So 2026 is looking pretty big for gamers, especially if you're into big open world RPGs. Some of these games have been in development for many years, and some kind of came out of nowhere. So with that being said, let's get into this list. Alright guys, this one has been teased for a while, and honestly, it looks like Black Desert meets Assassin's Creed, with next level visuals. The open world design looks huge, the combat looks brutal, and it feels like they're going for something cinematic but still grounded in RPG roots. If it actually runs smooth on release, that's the big if, this could be one of the first major hits of 2026. And for number 2, we got Pragmata. Man, this game has been delayed more time than we can count, but there's something about it that feels different, and it still kind of look intriguing. Capcom's going for a mix of sci-fi and emotion, kind of like a lone astronaut and mysterious child vibe. It's hard to tell exactly what the gameplay loop is going to be, but Capcom usually don't miss when they drop a polished project. And for number 3, we have The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. Square Enix new HD 2D action RPG drops in 2026. You play as Elliot, exploring ruins with your fairy companion Fi, while uncovering a doorway of time, looking past and present. Combat is real time with 7 weapon types and magicite customization. Early footage shows gorgeous retro style visuals and co-op gameplay. It could be a sleeper hit if the combat is as deep as it looks. Alright everyone, we're like halfway through the list, and I think this next one might really surprise y'all. And for number 4, we got Fable Reboot. I've been waiting for this one. I've actually never played the Fable games, but ever since that Microsoft announced that they're making a reboot, I was like, this would be the perfect time for me to hop into it and give it a try. Now this one is being made by Playground Games. They're stepping away from what they normally do, which is the Forza games, and trying to reimagine Fable with a new tone. Still playful, but a little bit more grounded. The world looks beautiful, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. And for number 5, we have Nioh 3. If you guys play Nioh 1 or the second game, you already know that this series doesn't hold your hand. It's like the Soulsborne game. Fast-paced samurai combat, deep build system, and tons of replayability. I'm hoping Nioh 3 expands the open world structures a bit more, maybe adds more cinematic storytelling without losing that challenge. And for number 6 guys, we have the Monster Hunter Stories 3. This one's for the people who love the series and want something a little bit more different, relaxed, and narrative driven. The first 2 games are built surprisingly on emotional storytelling, and Capcom's been improving the visual style with every release. If they refine the combat system and add more creature depth, this could be a low-key gem in 2026. Alright guys, this next one right here is actually one of my most anticipated games for 2026. That being said, let's get into it. And for number 7, we have The Witcher 4. Alright, this is a big one. CD Projekt Red has a lot to prove after Cyberpunk 2077. When the game released, it was pretty much unplayable, with a lot of bugs and glitches, to the point where PlayStation decided to remove Cyberpunk from the store. But if they pull this off, new engine, new protagonist, and a modern take on the Witcher world, this could be the redemption story. Everyone's watching to see if they can capture the Witcher 3 magic again. And for number 8, we have Resident Evil 9. Capcom's bringing back that intense survival horror energy with Resident Evil 9. This one isn't about Ethan Winters anymore. It's set to wrap up the storyline that started with RE7 and Village, but with a brand new protagonist and a darker, more supernatural twist. Expect tension, incredible visuals, and that signature Capcom balance of horror and action. And for number 9, we have Beast of Reincarnation. This one still is kind of flying under the radar, but it's got potential. Early concept art shows heavy mythological influence, maybe something that blends Souls-like combat with Eastern fantasy. If they can deliver strong gameplay, lore, and depth, this could be one of those surprise breakout titles. And for number 10, we have Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Classic name, and it's finally returning. The Onimusha series was legendary for its samurai action and supernatural elements, and this new entry seems to be modernizing that formula while keeping the spirit of the originals. If they do it right, Way of the Sword could bring back that early 2000 Capcom magic with new next-gen graphics. So that's my list for now. Obviously a lot can change between now and release, but 2026 is already looking like one of those years where every month has something major dropping. Alright guys, this has been my top 10 most anticipated games for 2026. Leave your comment down below and tell me which game are you rocking with the most out of this list. And if I didn't mention any of the games you're actually excited for, make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know. That being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I got more breakdown coming soon.